Like a regal lion whose mane has been ravaged by the winds of a 15-year desert, you stand on the threshold of great change. October 15th, 2025 is not just a date. It is a cosmic watershed where the river of difficulties that tormented you for a decade and a half dries up, and an ocean of prosperity begins, destined to nourish your life for the next 30 years. The era of survival is coming to an end, giving way to an age of true wealth and power. This transition will not be smooth. It will be like a lightning strike, a sudden illumination that will forever change your perception of your own strength. In an instant, you will realize the cage you've been fighting in for so long was never locked. And here is my prophecy. Within 72 hours of this internal breakthrough, the first tangible opportunity will enter your life, becoming the foundation of your 30-year ascent. This will not be a coincidence, but a direct answer from the universe to your newfound will to power over your destiny. I know how painfully your crown burned when the applause faded and the spotlights dimmed. The years when your regal roar turned into a silent scream into the void sharpened your will, but also exposed your Achilles heel, pride. It is pride, craving immediate revenge and recognition, that may cause you to ignore a genuine gift of destiny in favor of bright but empty praise. The universe will offer you not a ready-made throne, but seeds for an entire kingdom. Beware the echo of applause in your head. It can drown out the quiet but true voice of your real purpose. Your patron, the sun, speaks to you not in the language of glory, but of light. Remember your true role. You are not an actor on the stage of life. You are an autocrat whose right to power is given by birth. The sun imparts its chief wisdom to you. A true center of gravity doesn't demand attention, it creates it. Stop being a mirror, greedily catching others' rays for a momentary sparkle. Your task is to become a source around which new worlds and opportunities will revolve. It is in this act of creation, not in the pursuit of recognition, that your true greatness lies. This act of creation will manifest in 3 key streams of your life, demanding the wisdom of a ruler, not the whims of a star. The first test will concern your endeavor. You will be offered not a leading role in someone else's play, but a modest plot of land to build your own empire. This will be a project lacking glamour but full of potential. Agree to the role of an architect, not a monarch in a parade. It is here you will lay the foundation for your 30 years of prosperity. The second concerns your social circle. Your new energy will act as a filter, ruthlessly sifting out spectators and attracting allies. People who fed on your drama will disappear. Don't cling to the departing shadows. In their place will come those who see not your facade, but your inner fire, and are ready to build with you, not just applaud. And the third, most important, is your inner state. 15 years of struggle have taught your body to work to exhaustion. The new era will bring an avalanche of energy that pride will want to immediately unleash into the world to prove its superiority. Subdue it. Direct this power not outward but inward, to restore the foundation of your spirit. These 3 trials are not separate battles, but facets of a single diamond, your new authentic essence. And the moment you begin to cut this diamond, help will come from where you least expect it. Not from powerful patrons, but from a quiet keeper of your history, someone who remembers you before the stage and spotlights. He won't offer you a crown, but will hand you an old, worn tuning fork. Its only value lies in the perfectly pure note it produces. This sound will be your secret navigator in a world of temptations, the vibration of your true essence. When the noise of others' opinions and the craving for applause try to lead you astray, this quiet tone will bring you back to yourself, to the soul center from which true power is born. Approximately 3 years from now, under the light of a total lunar eclipse, a mirror crisis awaits you. The universe will show you a distorted reflection of your dream, a grand yet fragile crystal castle built on the sands of others' expectations. The temptation to enter it and declare yourself sovereign will be almost irresistible. But at that very moment, the eclipse will reveal its emptiness, forcing you to choose, save a beautiful facade or return to laying the foundation. This won't be a defeat, but a cosmic surgical intervention, removing the last tumor of pride so that your organism of power becomes absolutely healthy. When the echo of the last applause fades in the ruins of the crystal castle, your main enemy is revealed. It's not pride, that's merely a symptom. It's the chilling terror of oblivion. A deep-seated fear that without an audience, even the sun itself fades. It is here you must choose. Build silently, alone, knowing your work will only be seen years later, or rush to find a new stage, however small, to quench your thirst for being noticed. This is a battle not for a throne, but for the right to your own existence without external approval. To win it means, for the first time in your life, to hear the sound of your own greatness in absolute silence. It is in this silence that you will discover true wealth is not what you possess, but what you have become. Your value ceases to be a bargaining chip with the world, it becomes a physical law of your personal universe. You gain internal mass, a gravitational field of personality that attracts resources, people, and events not by force of will, but by the very fact of your existence. 30 years of prosperity is not a string of fortunate deals. It is an era during which your very essence, stripped of the husk of vanity, will mint gold from thin air. Say this in silence as a vow to yourself, I do not seek power, I am power. This is no longer an affirmation, but a physical law of your new reality. The inner ascent is complete. And now that you have become the center of your own galaxy, be ready for the first world that will leave its accustomed orbit to pledge allegiance to your light. Your 30-year reign begins not with a coronation, but with your first willing subject.